Lights, camera, action. Sit back, close your eyes and imagine going from studios to 20-room mansions. Couple downloads right to double platinum. Having anything you want without asking. Plenty cash in designer fashions.
Hey, it's an awkward yet safe place to be. It's your uncle's lap. Midlife crisis spectacular. I'm Ryan, and with me as always are Billy. What's up, man?
Go by William now.
Go by William and or Will?
Yeah.
Or,
No, kill it. Go to the next guy. We're a little rusty.
Also, we've got Codeman the Destroyer over here.
I like that.
What's up, Codeman?
Not much, man.
As always, we have producer Jungle James producing mad beats and fat rhymes.
Yep.
P-H-A-T fat.
What? I'm about to say. Why would they fat rhyme?
Also, I don't know what you've...
Jesus.
What have you been doing? Like, never mind.
Also, coming
in the
up,
introductions.
we have got the news with Christina Boudreau at the top of the hour, so you're going to want to hang out for that. Say hello, Christina.
Hi.
She does it all, everybody.
I do.
And she chronicles it. So, why the fuck did we decide to do this?
Because Bill asked us to for his birthday present.
Bill, happy birthday. How old are you,
Happy
Bill?
birthday.
I just turned 30, so how old
Oh,
are you?
so it was a big one.
26.
So
God damn.
I turned 30
Wow, holy cow.
last month.
Well, I think we've all crossed a man. This is weird. It's like really high. We've all crossed the threshold of into adulthood.
Yeah.
You guys, you got some things to tell. I don't necessarily have many adult things, so 30 was kind of like running out of
That
time.
was like, yeah. So that was like you hit 30 and now are you having a midlife crisis? Is that what's happening?
30's kind of stressful, man.
Yeah, it is.
There's a lot
I didn't
of-
think it was going to get me. And
there's
then
a lot
like
of
the week
pressure.
before I was like freaking out.
Is it? Because it didn't
Yeah.
bother me too much.
Well, I just think I'm more mature
You know, the
emotionally than you.
The only thing I don't want, I don't mind going bald like here on the center, like making a U, but I
Like a
hate
monk.
that fucking bitch ass guy who has like the weird balding up here in the center.
Yeah.
I've got
and,
the opposite
I don't
of
want it to
that.
thin out up here. That will freak me the fuck out.
Yeah,
Also, if I go bald, I'm gonna have to get in shape because I refuse to be fat and bald. I can be one or the other.
I see.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah.
No, you can be fat and bald. You just have to join like a barbershop quartet.
I don't want to look like a fucking
Yeah.
uncooked
Yeah.
egg.
You look sort of like cherub-like, you know, fat bald.
I just
guy.
walk around in a fucking diaper
So
and
if
shoot
you were,
people
if
with
you
a
were
fucking.
going bald like that, would you go ahead and shave it?
Oh,
you like the short
okay.
shave?
Let me say this: if you're a man and you're going bald and you don't just fucking embrace it and shave it or keep it nice and short, fuck you.
So you're saying no hairpiece?
I know it's 2015, but no. If you have a nice hairpiece, go for it.
Like, but you got to spend like we're talking like $500 on a nice.
Do you think
hairpiece.
that like chili bowl hairpieces from the 90s are really cheap?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
like you could go get a chili bowl hairpiece right now,
because like nobody wants one.
I think you could work that, Ryan.
and you have to like glue the fucking like shave part of it.
The sideburns. Yeah.
You know what made me laugh so fucking hard when I was in 6th grade? My fucking friend wanted a chili bowl, and his dad goes, "I don't want my son's head looking like the head of a dick." It was funny. All right, we're gonna do some catch up. So catch up is gonna entail just a brief little summary, and then we'll have Q&As.
Sure.
Bill, do you want to start us off? What's been going on with you since your uncle's lap wrapped up on episode 93?
When was
episode
that? How many
93.
years ago was
That
that?
was that. It was over 3 years ago. I
2-3
think.
years ago.
Okay. 2? No way. 2?
It was more than 2.
Right on.
Yeah.
It's been almost 4.
It was long enough
Yeah.
that Christina doesn't remember that she needs to talk into the mic.
Hi. Okay. Here I am.
She doesn't have a mic.
You guys are sharing a mic like a fucking
Yeah,
doo-wop group.
my fucking neck hurts.
She's also only getting
I'm
paid
being,
70%
really
of what we
close
make.
To him here. All right.
What was that, a feminist joke?
Sorry, Robbie. So when we stopped podcasting, and I just want to clarify, that wasn't our intent. We had a little mishap.
It sounds like we shit our pants. What are you talking about?
He's talking about the thing.
The thing.
Yeah.
If you
Oh.
guys,
Why don't I
if
remember
Oh,
the
yeah.
thing?
if you guys are fans of the show, you've probably been like, "Hey, you know what?
I thought we were going to talk about the thing.
I think we have
We
to
have to. Legally, we're obligated to
Are you
at this
comfortable talking about it?
Your lawyers are making you?
look."
Okay.
If you guys go to youruncleslap.com, what
It
you
really
will see,
it tells the whole story.
what you will see is a black mark on my history of how do you word that?
Well, I mean, so, Your Uncle's Lap has been our website for years.
Yes.
Yeah.
But Bill kind of went rogue on us.
Yeah.
Tiger blood rogue.
Well,
He has HIV.
You're gonna notice you have to hit that
Wait,
translate
who's
button.
contracted HIV since the podcast? Anybody? Are we clean?
Charlie Sheen.
Technically, we're all HIV negative and we're all pre-op.
He was hanging around the wrong tigers.
Justin sent me a thing that said one out of every 2.5 men have HIV.
Oh yeah, that shit's funny.
That's pretty good.
Okay, Bill, go ahead. The thing.
So I kind of had my midlife crisis early. I think I was going through a really rough time. My granny died. That's sad.
Jesus Christ.
Because of the ghost that she was seeing in her nursing home.
No, we're not gonna do that joke.
That was a real.
So
Yeah, well, that
oh
was
yeah,
a real
no,
thing
no,
that
yeah,
happened.
we were gonna go
Bill wanted
ghost
to like
hunting.
do some ghost hunting.
I don't know if we talked about it on the podcast or not, but
we did.
she was being haunted, and like my grandma never believed in ghosts.
So matter of fact,
Yeah,
she was being haunted.
like I don't want to go into all the details, but
Sure.
like I think we were. I had a team together. I don't know if Cody was in on it or not, but I think Jimmy Mudbutt was gonna come.
I think I like bought an audio recorder to go do that.
Yeah. And then she kicked the bucket, and so now she's haunting somebody. But I went on a little trip. I kind of like just quit my job, and just
You literally did go do a thing that
Yeah.
like people do in the
I
movies. In
had
the
like
movies, it always
You did
turns
like
out
a
good.
Dave Chappelle thing.
right. I
Yeah.
kind of pulled a Dave Chappelle. I was just like, man, I'm not going to work anymore, and I'm also gonna just stop paying my bills for 6 months, and I'm gonna go.
When you went overseas.
Yeah, I went to Tokyo.
By yourself.
By myself. I didn't know anybody there. I had a reservation for one night at a hotel because you have to have an address put on the immigration card. And then beyond that, nothing. And I had like,
What was your plan, Bill?
well, my plan initially, Ryan.
Plan was to die in Tokyo.
yeah.
Sabugu.
My plan was to find myself. I wanted to eat a little, pray a little.
How did that work out?
Well,
Live.
so this is what happened, guys. I got on a train. I got off at Narita.
By
went
the
to
way, this
Tokyo.
is not bullshit at all. This is
Yeah, I
to
really-
everybody
yeah.
listening. This is 100% fucking truth.
I'll give you a wink when I start the bullshit. So I went over there and very quickly found out that like this isn't a Western friendly.
Well, it's not a
Place.
Filipino friendly place for sure.
I guess I don't know if they.
Gaijin, I think they call him on Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift.
Did you drive the Hulk car with the fists in it?
No. Man, you threw me off because I'm trying to think of. Never mind.
It's a great movie.
Did you? If it's real,
It
what
really
did
is
you do
one
with
of
it?
my
So-
favorite Fast and Furious movies.
Well, I liked it.
So yeah, I went over there, spent New Year's there. It was really interesting, but like, I learned that you can learn like the essential foreign language in like 3 days if like it's a life or death thing. Because like after that first day at the hotel and checking in was very weird. Finding the hotel was very weird because you're like, okay, it says that I'm at the whatever, and you look around and just it's all fucking
Yeah, gibberish.
kanji. As
I imagine one of the first words you learn is toilet paper. Is that true?
no, usually you just go to a bathroom and there's toilet paper there.
I know, but like in your hotel, it's like need more toilet paper.
No, they had. I'm totally all in for it.
Bidets.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa,
I mean,
yeah,
Mul-
your butt
no.
sprinkled.
Not just like one giant hose, but multiple angles. You can get the front, the back, and then like some
Well,
of them
when
have
you
like,
think about it,
How
for
much
more than
hole do you have?
if you think about it for more than like 15 seconds, it doesn't make sense that we clean shit off of our body with like
I agree.
disposable
agree.
paper.
I agree.
Most people, I've learned that a lot of people just started like buying the moist wipes. And
Oh,
stuff.
I've implemented that into my routine.
But like apparently just single ply toilet paper is
Well, it's
just
like if I got shit on my hand, I wouldn't just take like a newspaper and just be like done.
You're
Like, and like assume
shaking
I'm
people's
fine.
hands at business
Yeah,
meetings.
like-
Do you guys smell shit? I don't mean to like bring this up in the middle of a business meeting, but and I know we're fixed to close the Henderson deal, but like, do you guys smell legitimate shit in this room?
Hey, kind of related though. I know where there's a public bidet that you can use,
What?
like
In
it's
Austin?
yes.
that's
in
a
Austin.
water
In
fountain, and
North
you're not
Austin.
allowed at the library
No, in
anymore.
North Austin, I know a public restroom you can go to. It's kind of open more or less during business hours.
Is it a bathroom? It's a bathroom. It's not just like
If you go to
a
the Omni,
bidet
as soon as you
sampling.
walk into
So
the lobby, it's just right there.
No, yeah. it
Shaped
is
like a
inside
cupid.
bathroom.
Just take it down. Put your butt in.
And it has a control. So you sit down, there's a control panel right there.
Ah.
You wanna
that does
adjust
all
intensity.
kinds of-
Yeah.
That does all kinds
Well,
of
I
things.
would
to
say
the seat.
like what people can handle as far as like thrust onto their butthole. That's a personal
Those are
preference.
settings.
Yeah, like you need that.
Is
'cause
Do they
that
have
measured-
beginner setting?
Is that measured by PSI or CFM?
Oh, I never pay attention. I guess.
So I've wondered this. I saw a commercial. So you know, obviously the new toilets are fancy. You can have there's a number 1 or a number 2. You know.
New toilet.
Yeah.
To-
Well,
to
that's like
save
a
water.
low flow. Yeah.
But
What's
what?
a new toilet?
It's like a low flow toilet.
Just like
It's
a
like
fancier
more
toilet.
environmentally friendly.
Yeah. You know, number
Because
one,
if
if
you're
you
just making if you're just making a little tinkle,
Yeah.
you don't need to use as much
But-
water.
but
as
here's
if you're,
my question.
Like, flushing 10 pounds of human shit.
I know that it's 1 and 2, but when did we officially decide as a society that that's what we were going by? Because like the balls of that company.
I think much like human gender issues, we can't just establish a 1 and a 2.
Right.
I
What
think
if
we've
I'm a
got
3?
A whole or like a 1.5.
Where's my 3 setting?
Yeah.
You know.
I've taken what I could describe as a 7 before. Easily a 7. Easily a 7. So, yeah, I'm not sure what you do on this in those toilets.
Wait, why? Can I go back for a second?
Maybe
Why
not.
Tokyo?
You just do the math. You
I
just
am
hit
talking into the
2,
mic.
3 times,
she's good. I
and
can
then
hear.
1 once.
Why Tokyo?
What if you press both buttons at the same time?
I don't know.
Gatorade comes out. What if I want my butt to be mini? Can I like do a mint flavor for an
When
extra
we're
quarter?
done, we can take a field trip.
If you push both at the same time, then you have a really awkward time walking out of the company bathroom with a giant turd still in the toilet, and then, like, the toilet being broke.
1 and 2, you go back in time 5 minutes. And you're in the bathroom with
shit
yourself.
again?
You're like in
Shitting.
mid,
Are
you're
you
in
done,
mid
or do you
shit.
have to take it again? Like, do you physically?
No, you're there, and then yourself is there shitting again,
Okay.
and you
Whoa.
keep pressing that button.
Until you're just like, there's one really awkward you in the bathroom taking a shit with like 50 other Ryans just watching me like, whoa.
washing their hands.
Yeah, and to be clear, it's not a separate unit. Like it's built into the toilet itself, so you don't have to like, get
okay.
off of the toilet. Then like
Well, see, I've always seen them as like separate
Yeah,
things.
I feel for like $49.99 in the year 2015, we can hop on Amazon and buy an add-on kit.
Yeah, I would think so, or just a toilet with
If-
one,
if
like
you
a
can't-
couple $100.
if you can't, Cody's got a 3D printer.
I do.
Oh, we should 3D print
Really?
bidets.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Hey,
what a
in-
great idea!
In the chat room, they said, nothing changes. Easily derailed, LOL.
Classic your uncle's dap.
It is. We stopped our bit to talk about poop, and
Well,
just,
you know
it was
what?
so
Sorry,
much better.
back to Tokyo.
So-
Sorry.
I
This
guess
is gonna
everybody
be-
can just go fuck themselves.
So now we're going to slow down the pace a little bit, and we're going to go with this bullshit part.
We all have Monster Energy. Sorry, guys.
So,
Well,
Man,
shared
Monster
one.
Energy is fresh.
while I was in Tokyo, shit, there's no mountains in Tokyo. I left Tokyo
There's radiation
and
somewhere
went
around
to
there.
the mystical mountains to find myself, and I found a what was it?
I found I was
Beer?
hungry and
I
I
don't
had
know,
no
you
money.
were there.
There was a shaman. No, those shamans are like in
Like a Sherpa who took you up the
no.
mountain?
Where are like the
Bill, did you fucking
a
blow a
mystic?
guy
Like
in
a
a
holy
fucking
man?
national
Yeah.
park?
the Japanese mystic people?
I don't know, a monk.
Yes, a monk, the good one. There was a monk in a cabin, and the bit was supposed to be that like I had beard hair loss, so that's why I went there.
Yeah,
But
yeah. Well, see, what happened in true fact is that your uncle's lap got bought by some Japanese company when we let it lapse, and now it's a Japanese website for something that helps you regrow facial hair.
Yeah. So if you go to youruncleslap.com, go in Chrome, you can do Google Translate. Bill, do you want to read down the page? What has youruncleslap.com turned into?
I don't know. I wasn't
We are
ready
not
for
set
this.
up for this, so let's just fill the time.
It's
Well,
at,
why'd you ask James to do it or somebody else? other
So
than
we
me?
could have I could 3D print a little flute. It's like a U shape. You just clip it in the back
Dude,
of the toilet,
we're
and the
talking about
water that runs
retrofitting
down
toilets?
just runs back up.
can you 3D print shiwis and we sell them for half price?
Ah, yeah.
Oh, it's definitely foreign.
Boudreaux, have
Yeah.
you ever used a shiwi?
I
Well,
can't read any of this.
she's
I don't
using-
know what
Gotta-
a shiwi is.
What are
She's
you
using
using?
Microsoft Edge right now, so that's not gonna work.
I mean, it's a site.
That barely has a web browsing function.
You guys talk shit, but 2016 is the year of the edge. This podcast is brought to you by Microsoft Edge.
Dude,
it's actually not that bad.
It's quick as fuck.
this just froze.
You want to know what's a real fucking
been
shit storm? Is Firefox. God, that thing's
It's
slow.
awful.
News.
I didn't realize it was that
for
slow.
Hulu.
I had to use it because my Chrome was fucking up on me, so I was too lazy. I switched to Firefox. That bitch is slow as fuck.
I feel like we've lost the rhythm of this bit.
Translate go.
Oh, here we go.
We've translated it.
Read it, Christina.
Preacher of beard hair loss.
What does that mean?
If you think you attempt surely hair loss in Kiji OG, it is essential that collect firm information. Given the characteristic of hair loss in Kiji Co rating, it will be seen that there is a value.
So I didn't.
there you go.
I didn't know that
You
our
know?
site had turned into this until a couple days ago. I was a
Yeah.
little upset,
None
but
of
I'm
us
kind of
did.
overjoyed.
Yeah, I mean, it's really the best possible outcome.
I think it's kind of awesome.
like,
Oh yeah, the bit was that I sold our podcast to a
Yeah,
Japanese
yeah.
man to fix my My beard hair loss. That's not a fucking thing. Also,
Beard
Yeah,
hair
I've
loss?
never heard of such a thing. Like,
Well-
I'm balding, but mostly just here.
There are those
right
white
next to
trash
the
people that
chin.
grow Joe Dirt beards.
Yeah,
I know a
But
couple
that's
Joe
just
Dirt beards.
So then you
Oh,
just
I do
shave.
too.
Yeah, like that's just how your hair grows. I've never heard of somebody like, oh, I'm losing all my hair, but
Yeah.
only in the mustache.
So, Christina, we live in Austin. Everybody has a beard. How does your man? Does his beard grow in firm? Do you like it?
He doesn't have a beard. He pretty much keeps it clean shaven.
Okay.
I'm loving your beards though. They're very nice.
You're not obligated to say that.
I
Yeah.
think I mean, Ryan, you're more clean. Well, you got a little stubble there.
I'm just
you know?
lazy.
Yeah.
Ryan's got like the Fred
Good job,
Flintstone
guys.
going on.
Yeah.
My beard's a recent.
So, Bill,
addition.
in the movies, you know, Julia Roberts does always. It turns out good, and she finds herself. Did your trip help at all?
So when I went there, I
I feel like
brought
you
my
kind of
camera.
spiraled after that.
huh?
Didn't you not just kind of spiral after that trip?
No, I think things were a lot better.
Oh,
after
I'm
that.
sorry.
That was
I mean, tell us about the rock bottom that we all saw about 6 months later.
well. The plan was that I wasn't going to come back because that's
That is the most emo shit I've ever
dude, no,
fucking
I-
heard, Bill.
I went to a therapist and I told her I was like,
She's also a travel agent.
you know, I feel like because I've never really been to a therapist, and I do want to explain like the reason why I went was because when I turned 27, like my life just fucking fell apart. Like all the
your
bad
shit
things,
hit a wall.
and it wasn't me. Like I wasn't just drinking my money away. It was like all the bad things that could possibly happen to me.
Well, do you
You're
remember how
not
rough
giving
27
me-
was for me? It was the worst year of my life.
Y'all aren't giving me a lot of hope for 27 here.
You're
Oh yeah,
fucking
that's right. You're not
young.
even
Me.
fucking
I
27 yet.
can't believe that.
Get the fuck out of this room. Jesus.
But I went. I was like, man, I guess I should go to a therapist and just tell her how I feel. There's nothing that I can like really do about it. Like my car broke, and then I got my shitty backup car, which broke again twice.
Yeah.
And like just things weren't going good at work.
You were having pretty bad back pain from Army?
Yeah,
From being over there?
over there. So what was the question? It was,
Army of One.
But what's happened since then?
Did
are you doing?
Yeah.
oh, did it help?
You're on the upswing.
Fucking Adderall.
Damn.
ass.
Sorry. Did it help? No, I mean, not really. Like, I took a camera, I recorded it all, and I was like, maybe it'll be something useful. I'll have a bunch of footage of. And it's
You
just
got some
like,
cool photos.
You didn't do
Yeah.
that video where you clap and dance with people in every country? That wasn't you? I swear that was you.
no.
You should do that, but you eating a taco on a curb.
So,
It's probably hard to get a fucking taco in Japan.
I bet not.
Unless it's got like a teenage girl's panties
Like,
in it.
I don't feel
And you
like
bought
it,
it from a
like,
vending
jives
machine.
with their, like cultural, like food taste.
I feel like you can get anything in Japan.
I do
Maybe.
want to, dude, Tokyo is so fucking amazing.
Did
Like,
you see any
everything is cool.
tacos?
No, I find their whole culture annoying.
No, the man, just the whole culture like that. Not tacos, fucking kebabs, Turkish kebabs.
Oh yeah.
Those
Oh,
were
I've been to Verts. Verts has got great.
no, Verts is
kebab.
shit.
Ever
I
been to
love
fucking
Verts.
Japan, asshole?
No, I haven't.
Shut up then.
But yeah,
All right. So what's happened since then?
a lot of stuff. I've been fucking working my balls off.
Yeah, you
for
pull my
like
3-day shifts.
Yeah, so Adderall, y'all. But I do want to say, like, to any new listeners that I might have befriended since then.
This is our last show.
New
is.
listeners.
Yeah, it was like this is their first time. I'm mostly speaking to like maybe people that I work with. So
Nah.
yeah, I want to preface this by saying like, Your Uncle's Lap is a show where everybody can share everything.
Yeah.
And then after it's done, society doesn't hold them responsible for what they said.
That's true.
So in Tokyo, I got blackout drunk and I woke up in the middle of a hand job, and I freaked out.
Dude, you got a hand job overseas. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
That's cool.
No, it wasn't cool. It was like,
Was it from a dude?
well,
Except I was giving the hand
look,
job, and it was a
I was
man.
expecting like a hard no.
Here's the thing.
Yeah, no, well,
Like, I would figure,
Are you sure you were not in Thailand?
I would think that like, if you get drunk enough to like, I'm gonna blow my money on a hand job, like you fight internally about it, and you're like, man, this is wrong, or it's like it's weird. I'm gonna be a creep or something. But just not even going through that process, like I blacked out in a karaoke place, and I met some like Australians or something there, and they just
As you do.
bought me drinks.
Met a lot of
All right,
Australians.
legit question.
Yeah.
I would be too scared to try to navigate and find a hand job in America. How do you do it overseas?
I don't know.
He doesn't know. He blacked out.
What,
at a
what I'm
karaoke
saying,
bar.
this is what was scary, was that I blacked out there.
Do you still have all your organs? Were you in an ice thing when you were getting your hand job?
I,
Did you wake up like those like surgery
Yeah.
like
this is
marker
this is how it went down.
lines on your body?
I opened my eyes and there was a woman there, I thought, and I was like, whoa. And I reached down and I grabbed her crotch to make sure there wasn't a dick.
Really?
And she went, ah! And she ran out of the room and I grabbed my clothes and I ran.
Did she do the thing that all
I
Japanese
left.
girls
So
do?
it
and
was
go,
like she could touch you, but you couldn't touch her, apparently.
I don't know. I don't know anything beyond what I
Interesting.
just told you.
Yeah, he didn't
Interesting.
stop
It
and
was
ask,
terrifying.
like, what were the rules here? I
How,
hope I didn't offend
I
anybody.
feel like you should have gotten a little bit more information.
how did that fucking chink's muff feel?
Jesus
Jesus.
Christ. What is wrong with you?
So the last time we did this podcast,
They're from Japan.
that was
They're
socially
Japs.
acceptable.
Fucking hair down there?
You know there is because they're not allowed to show.
She was wearing jeans.
Weird. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So not traditional geisha dress.
no,
Okay.
no.
Okay.
So
No, that too, but also jeans.
it's not
Did she
something.
fold up or have her fan open when she ran out of the room?
So yeah, that's been my life, I guess.
Okay.
Well, yeah, but I mean, some more important shit has happened more recently.
I don't know. I feel like you're trying to set me up for something.
You're in
else.
a long-term relationship.
Oh yeah,
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 there you go.
Oh.
yeah.
Bill
Sorry.
settled down with a little lady.
God damn it, Cody.
Does she know about your hand job in
Sleeping on-
Japan?
Yeah,
She seems like she'd be cool with
I
it.
told her on the first night.
That's not cool.
Nice.
You told her on the first
Oh.
night.
No, it was like the
Honestly,
first. It was
I like
it was
it.
like the first date. I think. Man, you guys are fucking me.
How did I fuck you? I made
I
sure
don't
you
remember all
mentioned
this stuff.
Ceres.
But yeah, what
That's
about
a cool story, man. That's actually a really cool story, I think. Like,
Yeah.
I woke up
Like,
getting
you
a
can
hand job
make,
in
like,
Japan.
you can make like a little indie
Well, there
film
was
based
a-
on
yeah,
that
right
story.
on, right on.
There were much better experiences. Like that was a bad experience.
No,
but
that's
yeah.
that's one of the more unique. Like that's like you're not going to tell your grandchildren about that. Well, maybe on like their 13th birthday. You know?
Jesus.
You know?
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what have you been up to, Ryan?
Man, I'm engaged.
Hey.
What?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, gay marriage is legal.
Did
Zinger.
Good one.
you write
That's,
that one down?
that's it, man. My life has been nothing but just a bunch of fucking work
Yeah.
ever since. That's all I've been doing. I've been trying to make a fucking dollar. And
How
it's
old
hard.
were-
It's hard
you
to get
were
ahead in
like
Austin.
you were like where I am now when we quit doing the podcast, more or less, right? Like age-wise and like career-wise.
I'm like 4 years older than you. What are you talking about?
That's what I'm saying. Like when you quit the podcast, you're like age-wise, you're like it's time to be a man. It's time to like be a grown-up.
Kind of, and that sucks, man. But and there's like a balance in everything. But you know what? It's not cool for you to like live your dream and not make money forever.
Yeah.
Like I'm not saying don't do that. Not that I was living my dream before, because holy shit, I was not.
Let's see, Ryan. What's your dream? Like what did you?
It was
hope
not
to be
my
doing?
dream to like walk upstairs and ask Bill for toilet paper because I'm out.
No,
that was
I-
never my dream.
When I was trying to put all this podcast stuff together, I was scrolling through like all of our old shit and like some messages between you and me, and you're like, "Hey man, can I get that $15 in your uncle's lap ad revenue? Like I gotta pay some. And you're like, it was a serious. It wasn't like a joke.
Yeah. But I laughed it off. I was
No,
like,
and I didn't give it to you.
You dick.
well, but there was a very unique experience that happened to me about a year or two ago that we can. This will be fun
Oh,
for the
yeah,
listeners.
yeah,
So
yeah.
if anybody will remember, and I'm probably not going to do a good job telling this because, guys, honestly, I didn't even think about it until you asked a couple days ago.
Yeah.
So feel free to jump in. About a year ago. Does anybody remember listeners remember Mucho Succo? We used to be sponsored by MuchoSucco.com.
Yeah.
And they were kind enough
By
to.
the way, we were sponsored by them. What the fuck did that mean?
They put our link on their homepage, and we got a lot of hits from that.
okay.
So Mucho Succo is a little community of fucking deviants. We're a
Oh,
good
it's
fit for them.
awful. Like you would not want to tell your parents to go there.
And actually, they
Or
would,
anybody you love,
they would
really.
probably be interested in hearing this because it might wrap up a giant mystery for
That's
them.
true.
There's a picture of me like at Pluckers with like a fucking soda and like.
Hold on.
All right.
We're telling this story backwards. What I want to get at is that I'm on Facebook,
Go.
taking a dump, because that's my Facebook time.
A year ago.
Yeah, and I look, and James had posted, because James is a sensitive guy and he's proud of his body. He posted a picture of himself, a selfie, in the bathtub. I think it was a bubble bath.
Yeah, James,
was a
why
bubble bath,
why
yeah.
do you take so many fucking naked pictures of yourself and put it on
Because
legit?
he's not
Only
fucking
naked
ashamed of
pictures.
himself.
Well, that's one, I guess. But
There
I mean,
are bubbles and bubbles.
He had
yeah, you
bubbles over
couldn't
his
see
nipples.
anything. No, you couldn't see
It's just
anything.
fucking weird.
It's the
man.
implication, James. We knew.
It's the
We knew your little
I
penis.
know there was
Okay,
a
so
boner
first-
under
first-
those
no,
fucking
first of
bubbles.
all-
I just don't want to see a grown man in a bubble bath.
Yeah, exactly. I'll pay pay for that if I ever want to see it. I know where I can go to pay
Then
for
don't
that.
He has
subscribe
such,
to
like,
my
an innocent
posts.
little baby face
Dude, I
about
like
him.
the bubble bath pictures.
Yeah, I mean, like, dude, that's who I am. I take bubble baths.
I'm just scared because it
I
fucking
take
turned
bubble
me on.
baths, and I want to share that with the
You
fucking
do
world.
you, James.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So
Live your bliss.
Yeah.
James,
What did I just say about you have to make money one day? You can't just do what you like all the time.
How do you know I didn't make money for that?
Oh,
Shit.
can do
yeah.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
So I see this and I'm like, typical fucking James. And then like a week later, I'm still taking that same shit, scrolling through Facebook, and I look and there's
The number 7.
there's a profile. Like, I'm like, holy shit! Somebody took James's picture and made a Facebook profile of it. Now I don't remember what was posted on the page, but like, it was
No, all I did was I took my account, I changed my profile picture to James.
Okay.
And I changed my name
That's
to
what it
James
was.
Reynolds. I was
Yeah.
just fucking around,
Okay.
like trying to pretend I'm James.
Yeah.
That actually
A
works
very,
way
a
better
very
than you think.
temporary fuck around.
But it will also get you banned.
Yeah.
I didn't get banned, but it will get you banned.
it'll get you unfriended by James Reynolds.
Well, to be
what
fair,
they'll
if
do.
you fart in the wrong direction, particularly a few years ago,
When was the
you
last
would get
time?
unfriended.
When was the last time I unfriended you?
Oh, dog, you hit me hard for like 6 straight fucking
You
months.
unfriended
like
me.
a couple years ago.
You've never unfriended me,
years ago.
James.
Years ago.
Why
Oh
are-
no, it's when we made fun of him for gamer glasses for the Gunners.
Yeah. To be fair, I was a big asshole
He,
to him about
he
that.
unfriended a lot of people.
Yeah.
Um,
How many people did he tell that just yelled at him? I thought I was the only guy being an asshole about
I don't
those.
think that was what that was about.
I don't even remember this. Anyways,
Oh, sorry. Go
Guy
ahead.
So-
drama.
so I think there was a little there were some words exchanged between you and Ryan about how that was childish, and then Ryan was just
That
like,
sounds
what are you,
like me.
What are you
That's
talking
fair.
about? My name's James Reynolds. I'm just taking a bubble bath.
Yeah, it
I'm a grown
was
man."
totally.
So then it was like Ryan changed it, and I think it was a week later. I was scrolling through Facebook, and no, somebody friended me, and it was Ryan Fielder.
It
well,
was my profile picture.
Rollo Tomasi.
Named with Rollo
Yeah.
Tomasi.
Yeah.
Was the name. My profile picture, Rollo
An
Tomasi.
LA Confidential reference.
And Rollo Tomasi added everybody I know on Facebook,
Yeah.
including my family.
Yeah.
And I thought it was just like a
Well, and Ryan
joke.
does this shit all the time where he'll like start a Facebook page
Yeah.
and like have some goofy venture going or something.
I had a legit fake wife on Facebook.
Yeah,
for
still do.
4
Oh,
months.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
And
what's her name?
my fiance.
I still like wish her happy birthday and shit.
Yeah, Monica Fielder.
Yeah.
Monica Fielder. My fiance found her about 6 months into our relationship, and she thought I was just fucking around. But then she saw where like you guys had replied back to her in the past. She really thought that I was hiding something big. From her.
Did
Like,
you go on with it?
no, because I wanted to keep having
Not
sex.
have a
Touch
breakup?
boobies.
Yeah. All right, fair
Touching
enough.
boobies is cool, you guys.
Yeah.
So
Right.
there was a lot of revealing and mean stuff about Ryan on this fake
Yeah.
Ryan page.
So what happened? Yeah, it was like Rollo Tomasi existed, and me and Courtney were at Disney World when this happened. So we got a friend request from Rollo Tomasi, and at this point, I literally told Courtney, I was like, I'm not gonna fucking accept this. I was like, this is some fucking stupid shit Ryan's
Yeah,
doing.
Ryan's
Like,
being
I'm
dumb.
done with this. Yeah, like, I don't care. But then all this fucking drama starts to unfold because Rollo Tomasi starts basically burning Ryan's life to the ground.
Right.
Like-
Just saying horrible shit to my
Saying
mom.
horrible shit to his family
Is this
members,
real?
his friends.
Yes,
Yes,
this is real.
This really happened. And so our first reaction was we thought it might have been James.
Getting
Dude,
back.
I saw it. No,
Yeah,
like,
getting revenge.
James does
I would
not
never
have
do
No,
that.
no, and then it was like it was so fucking mean. It was like there's no way.
Right.
There's no fucking way.
like
this
when
is
I
James.
saw some of the posts, because you could tell if you're looking at the activity, it was just like somebody got on there and just like went to all the friends, and so many people accepted it because it's like, well, it's another Ryan thing.
Did they know you? Like actually know you?
Well, we're gonna get to that.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm like intrigued.
And
But-
In fact,
yeah.
why don't we get to that?
That's a great question though, because we're like, what the fuck is going on? So I start chatting with this Rollo Tomasi asshole, and apparently, the message boards in the community on Mucho Succo, which is by no means huge but big.
Yeah.
I mean, there's
Big
got to be
enough.
30,000 people on that site regularly, right? They do have a very hardcore community. Apparently, I'm a meme on that site.
Well, it
There's a
was-
picture of me
Yeah.
drinking a fucking giant soda, looking like a fat ass, with like wings in front of me, just like, and I'm jolly. And it's not a flattering photo. Not really. Most of mine aren't.
So I think I figured out what happened.
Okay.
So
Unless
what
you're not
happened
in
was
Boba.
there was a troll on Mucho Succo called Rollo Tomasi.
Right.
And this guy was going around just burning bridges, trying to fuck with people. You know, it's a
Well,
forum
they,
troll.
They weren't really. He wasn't necessarily a troll. That the term
He
community.
was
is-
hated.
well, but everybody hates each other there.
Sure,
That's just the
but
sort
he
of
was
place
hated
it
in a
is.
special way because
Right.
somebody tried to dox him. And in doing that, he had a picture of a fucking Sasquatch on his profile picture. You had the same picture of a Sasquatch for a while on your Facebook picture.
Okay.
And I think that's where they made the fucking connection, because we also had an alternate Mucho connection with the Your Uncle's Lap stuff. I think they failed to dox him properly.
Ryan liked Mucho Seco on Facebook.
Yeah.
Well, long story short, they thought that picture of me was Rollo Tomasi IRL. Okay.
And so
they
when they
thought
found
this is the face
that
of
picture
Rollo
on
Tomasi.
Facebook, they thought that was Rollo Tomasi.
So this went on for months though, and they're running jokes on this site, in this community, like this is Rollo Tomasi. Who is he? And just jokes about Rollo Tomasi and me.
Well, they were trying to give this guy shit, and it's like, yeah, whatever, dude. You can deny that this is you all you want. We've got your LinkedIn. We've got your phone number.
Yeah, but it was me the whole time. And so when this guy got on and started fucking pretending to be me in real life on Facebook to all my personal family and everything, it really kind of fucked with me pretty bad because you have your fucking mom calling you and shit. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, like I remember there was like people like messaging me like, "What the fuck is wrong with Ryan? Like, has he lost his mind?"
Well, Bill, you were way more ingrained into that community than I was, so I just called you. I was like, dude, what the fuck do I do? Like, I don't know how to get this guy to shut up.
So I had to do a little research. Like I had to backtrack everything and figure out like follow this paper trail of who this Rollo Tomasi guy is and who are the people that were like assaulting him, I guess. And
Guys, I got legit cyberbullied.
it was
I was
bad.
not in a
Yeah,
safe space.
you genuinely did get cyber.
Those microaggressions really added up.
Both doxed, catfished, and cyberbullied in the same 3 weeks.
Like you when you came to me, you're like, dude, can you do like what's going on? Like this is bad. I've had to like make all of my shit private. Like I can't get online.
To be clear, and I told everybody in
was
the
a work
community or whatever,
risk.
my whole thing was, I don't give a fuck. On this site, I don't give a fuck, man. This is cool. Keep going. I don't give a shit. But you can't message my mom.
Yeah.
Right?
What were they saying to your mother?
I don't even remember. It's
mean,
been a year.
I don't remember.
It was
any
like
of the
internet
comments.
trolling,
It was
so it was
horrible.
probably like, "I want to fuck your pussy." or
Yeah.
something. Like seriously, it was probably
It was,
that level.
basically-
it was horrible stuff.
Every personal thing about him got attacked.
But it's a big mystery on Mucho who is Rollo Tomasi, and it's kind of me.
Yeah.
It's kind
Well,
of
like,
me.
You definitely have like 1 degree of separation from him at this point.
Yeah, yeah.
So I was like, look, guys, this is what happened, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, oh, so now you're using fake old accounts to try and blah, 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 or you're paying some guy to blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And I
Bill
was
really did try to explain it and help me out.
And I was just like, all right,
They
whatever.
weren't
Dude,
having it.
That's putting gas on a fucking fire. Like nobody wants to. You just have to like wait it out.
Well,
I've
I'm
got
guessing that's what happened. I'm guessing it just.
For all I know, I could still be a huge meme on there.
well,
Yeah.
karma's a
I
bitch,
want
Ryan.
to see this meme.
Karma is a
We'd
bitch.
probably find it on Mucho. We'd probably find it.
James, the last time we were podcasting, producer Jungle James was taking selfie. No, that was before then. You were probably still taking selfies in the bubble bath.
I think
last
James
time.
probably still takes selfies in the bubble bath.
I mean, yeah, but they don't make it
Well,
on the internet.
The
anymore.
last time, I think.
I have like
They're for your
family
private
and- I have
reserve.
family and
He has
stuff.
a box subscription service now where you can get monthly bath accessories and photos.
With
and
like a
everything.
little vial of the tub water. Yeah.
BubbleJames.com.
This one's got 2%
some
extra
of that.
butt.
Dude, you probably have a legitimate business venture there. Like there's somebody out there who's gonna give you $12 a month for that.
Yeah, our new place is a big, deep bathtub. So really great for
Yeah.
home baths. I mean, last time.
You were carrying around a rape kit.
Yeah.
You
like-
didn't call it that, and it
No,
wasn't
y'all,
branded as
y'all
that.
called it.
This
that.
was before the age of Bill
Look,
Cosby.
to be fair, it was more of a date rape kit.
Yeah.
Well, because it was romantical in its rapings.
Well,
James
it wasn't
always,
like handcuffs.
James always carried a backpack, and James just.
I always
recap.
carried around Appletini mix,
Yeah.
vodka, 2 martini glasses,
Shit.
and a shaker.
So it was
And-
actually
and
it was
maraschino cherries.
it was more just like a
Fair.
shitty date mix, like a
Yeah,
shitty
it was
date
just-
package.
a
What you
martini
fucking
And you
were
also had-
carrying around was a reason for the cops when they searched your
And
vehicle to hold you for an extra
and you
15
also
minutes.
Had
No, it was a reason for the cops to go, "What the fuck is this guy doing?"
we got
also-
a real sick one here, Sarge.
you also had a single Viagra.
You
got
did have
I
Viagra.
did.
We got 2 glasses,
I
Sarge.
did.
There's a
You're
body
right.
somewhere.
That's where it came up with. Yes, I did. I did at the time have a single. That's why we called it the rape kit. I
Yeah.
forgot about
Because
that.
what?
Because of the Viagra.
Oh,
got
yeah, that's
fucking
right. That's right.
Viagra.
Yeah. Although since then, for what it's worth, impotency problems or whatever are all
Hey.
gone.
Congratulations.
All gone. No,
We're glad
no,
that your dick works at 26.
I am.
I'm 31.
It brings a whole new landscape to those bubble bath
Are you
pictures.
all in
if you
your
know what I mean.
30s?
So,
Yeah.
James, are
Yeah.
you still
I'm
toting
30.
around the rape bag?
Nope, not at all. No, not anymore.
Were there any words said, memoriams, when you let it go? Where is it now? Did
I
you hand
actually
it down
was
to
at
a
the
Padawan
ceremony.
learner?
I was at the ceremony. We put it in a small canoe, and we put some kindling on it. Yeah, we set it afloat, and then I
With a bow.
was honored to get to fire the
He
flaming
missed like
arrow.
the first 3 times.
Yeah,
That's why there's like
I'm
4
not a
double-headed dildos floating in the
not a
fucking
well-practiced
Mississippi River.
archer. So
Yeah, but for what it's worth, it was a very small target, and even 4 tries, it
yeah,
was incredibly
yeah.
impressive.
Yeah, I was pretty impressed with myself.
It wasn't moving.
No.
It was, but still.
Yeah.
No,
I did it on the ground in front of it while it was still in the grass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, so I'm also engaged, which
Congrats
is
again.
thank you, which is an
Gay marriage is legal now. Call that one a callback joke.
Hey, Christina Boudreaux, how's
What
your
about your-
relationship status?
Hey, I'm still married.
Lesbian marriage is legal
yeah,
now.
Yeah.
Mug
Yeah.
runchers.
Mug
Mug
runchers.
runchers. Rug munchers.
So you still living at the bachelor pad?
Nope. I'm out of there now. Me and Lacey have a
Oh,
a
no
nice,
first names. Oh.
We're not supposed
That's
to-
why you used a fake name.
Yeah. We're in a
Rolo
great.
Tomasi.
Yeah, me and Rolo. We moved into a place about a year ago or so.
It's pretty fucking legit too.
It is a very nice place. Very very nice.
Is this the first time you've lived with a woman?
Yeah, officially.
Particularly this
first
long.
I mean,
time
like
you touched a
legally
woman.
on paper and everything.
Yes,
Okay.
for 100%. First time.
How's that been going?
It's quite a learning experience.
Mm-hmm.
The first month or two, I wasn't sure if it was actually.
Oh.
It was quite a test.
First
Isn't it-
month or two is the toughest.
Isn't it
Yeah.
shocking how much more toilet paper is used?
Yeah. Well, so Lacey.
That's
buys-
the most disturbing thing to
toilet
me.
Yes.
It's so disturbing.
Hair around the house.
Yeah. Well, see, I have a
His
huge
next-
beard at this point, so like that's
Oh,
mostly
yeah.
Never
me.
noticed.
It looked just like fucking Sasquatch's pubes got fucking stuck in the sink.
Yeah. So Lacey buys everything in bulk. So she's a huge fan of Costco, Best
We've,
Buy. not
we've
Best
bumped
Buy,
into
Sam's.
Lacey at Costco. a
Yeah,
few
yeah,
times.
and Sam's and all that. So the problem is, so you know how you'll go to the store and you'll buy like a thing of toilet paper, and then you'll forget you had toilet paper.
Yeah.
And then you'll buy another pack,
Sure.
but it's no big deal because you only bought like 9.
And
or
then
12 of
eventually
them.
you're like a doomsday prepper.
Well, yeah. So now we buy these giant industrial. So when you make that mistake, now you have like 150 rolls of toilet paper that are stashed in
Are
every.
you
just have
ever-
to ship
yeah.
more.
Are you ever gonna
I need some
have
toilet
no
paper.
need for toilet paper?
No,
Like,
totally. It's
you're,
just
you're never gonna not have a butthole.
no. I just need storage more than I need
Unless
toilet
he
paper.
gets-
I don't know, Code Man. Science is getting pretty cool.
Yeah, that's true.
Would that be
I
one of
have
the
I
first
have to
5
go
things?
empty my
Soon,
port.
no buttholes.
Would that be one of the first 5 things, like get rid of your butthole? Because it is a pain in the ass. Like literally.
Nice.
You know, Christina
Whoa.
wouldn't because then
What
her
was
love
that
life
noise?
would be gone.
That was the uncle chime.
God.
If you heard the uncle,
the Uncle Chime letting us know we're 45 minutes into the show.
Code Man, if they text us now, what do they win?
I don't know. They win the Your
10
Uncle's
10 rolls
Lap
of toilet
leather
paper.
jacket.
No.
I have 10 rolls of toilet paper.
I
We're not
could
there
use
yet.
that.
For whoever.
We're not there yet.
Okay.
All right, so but living together is going good.
Yeah.
What? You're engaged?
Yeah, I'm engaged.
Oh my
Um,
God! Congrats again.
Who cried more when you
You just said that
proposed?
to him.
But he didn't say he was engaged.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
No, he said he was living with someone. I
No.
congrats him for
No,
living.
he said we can rewind the tape. If
Don't
you'd
do
like
that.
To. Okay.
Okay. Well, just
No.
Christina's had a bit too much wine.
How long did you wait for engagement?
It was about a year.
Okay.
I guess about a year we were together. I mean, I've known her for a very long time.
Good
many
man,
years,
you were
8
2 years.
Yeah, about 2 years. Yeah.
What was I? 2, 3, something like
Yeah,
that.
something like that.
I think I was. Yeah.
Wait, so Cody's engaged too?
No, Cody's been married for over a year.
What?
Cody's fucking bachelor party. He gets up. He's like, "Thanks for helping me celebrate. Probably nothing much changed in my life at all."
It's true. Like we've been living together for a year.
Yeah, it's weird now because like gift registries, it's like we kind of already have everything we need because
Yeah,
we've been
Well,
fucking
we're
each other
fucking
for years.
adults.
Yeah.
Like we combined 2 households when we moved in together, so we have 2 fucking toasters, 2 everything. So yeah, it was a little odd. We what we ended up doing was the honey fund. Everybody donated money to a honeymoon for us, and then we spent that money on a really nice custom-made board game table. So that was our honeymoon.
It is awesome.
It is a really awesome
Well,
board game table.
we got you a Home Depot gift card. I hope you enjoy your ball peen
Yeah.
hammer.
I loved your wedding.
I went ahead and got the claw hammer. Yeah.
Okay.
I figured I'd be doing more carpentry than metal work.
Your wedding was the best wedding I've ever been
I did
to.
have a good wedding. We got married at Disney
I
World.
loved it.
At
Me and
Disney
Bill,
World.
like I remember like Bill looking over at me, like Courtney saying her vows, and like Bill looks over at me and he's like has tears rolling
No,
down his
they-
face.
Well,
they didn't drop.
Your wife fucking brought it with the vows.
Yeah, she did.
Oh
for
my
sure.
God, it
Like-
was so good.
Well, she's such a fucking asshole because like we're like, okay, we're gonna write our own vows, and I was like, oh god damn it! Like if you're gonna say vows, you might as well write your own vows, right? But I had to write them, and I don't like public speaking anyways. And there's only fucking like 12 people, and they're all my family, but it still was like, I don't know. So I wrote like a nice little half page, and maybe a page and a half, and I like read it.
You got a little quip in there.
I felt like I did pretty good. And then Courtney like pulls out like a fucking dossier, like 6 pages, and then about 2 lines in, just fucking drops that shit like she's at a rap concert, and just starts going off the top of her head, just like she memorized it, and it was pretty fucking baller.
I mean, it was amazing.
She got like
It was the
zombie
nicest
apocalypse
thing.
references in
James
there.
James
She got-
fucking fell apart. He was a
I was
blubbering mess.
uncontrollably crying. Bill cried too. You for sure cried.
Well,
you looked
but
over
what
at
I
me,
was the only
and
person
your
who
tears
didn't
were
cry
in
at my
your
own
eyes.
wedding. and
What
that's
most
because
people
I'm
don't know
dead
though is she
inside.
did it to the cadence of "Lose Yourself" by
Yeah,
Eminem.
that's what I
Most
was gonna
people didn't
say.
pick up on that.
Snap back to reality. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
So, what I liked was I didn't. So they were at Disney. They videotape it and everything, and I didn't realize that like Cody was wired up for like sound and shit.
Yeah.
And so like, as she's walking, Cody's like looking straight ahead, or kind of turned away so that he doesn't get to see her yet. And like,
Bill's like, don't do this.
No,
don't do this.
so I'm leaning over to
It's your
Cody.
last chance. Get the fuck
And
out.
I'm like, dude, I'll give you $200 if you work the word hamburger into your vows.
No, the first thing you said
You
was,
are the
"Dude,"
hamburger of my
You're
life.
like, dude, don't look. She's riding a scooter.
I said,
That's a fucking good
no,
one.
I said I was like, dude, what the fuck? She's on a razor scooter.
That's a fucking good one. That's a really good like best man line. Like,
Yeah.
And like Cody's not supposed to look. Like he's just
No.
he's staring
Yeah.
straight forward.
Yeah, it was a really good wedding though. It was really brief, and then we had a huge.
And we did it
dinner,
live, no
lunch.
rehearsal,
Yeah.
nothing. Like we
Yeah,
just
no
went
rehearsal.
straight
It was
out.
fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, if you're planning a wedding, you can't go wrong with Disney. It was like, I don't know,
Can't-
$8,000 for the entire thing. and
can't
you-
trust that
it
though.
comes with
The
like,
Sims family is gonna say, "I recommend Disney
That's
for
true.
everything
Yeah.
you do."
But like, it came with like 6 fucking employees. We had security working our
Yeah.
wedding.
God
Like,
damn.
There was
It
like
was
a woman
crazy.
in the bushes who was trying to watch the wedding.
Yeah,
like,
it was
I
weird.
swear, it
She was
so weird.
masturbating. It was,
Yeah, it was weird.
She
Yeah,
cost
security
extra.
had to like escort her out of the area.
All right, so Codeman, you got married.
Yep.
What else has been going on?
Well, the biggest news is my wife is 23 weeks pregnant.
What? You told me you were sterile.
Well, I am. I think it's a miracle.
Lamar Jr. is gonna have such beautiful blue eyes.
No, I've got a little baby girl coming. Her name's gonna be Ripley Hap Sims.
Where did the middle name come in? We wondered about that.
Okay, so Ripley is obviously Sigourney Weaver from Alien.
Right on.
Hap, her grandfather's name was Happy.
Okay.
And so it's a family name.
Okay.
He went
Was
he
he?
went by Hap, and so yeah, I think he was. So
Tears of a clown, Bill. Tears of a
we're
clown.
doing Ripley Hap Sims.
I like it. I like it. I like it a lot.
I probably shouldn't have done the full name. I guess now anybody could just. I mean,
Now she's
literally they
gonna
could
get
start at the
doxed
beginning
by
of her
Rollo
life.
Tomasi.
The weirdest thing is that the due date is April Fool's Day.
So now we have a due date.
How
full
exact
name.
is that? They don't know when you're gonna squirt something out of your pussy.
It's a best guess, you know.
Right on.
And they'll
You're
probably
usually
induce
not.
anyways.
Wait,
Like,
let's
don't
ask
they usually
an
induce
expert.
anyways?
I
So,
was induced.
yeah.
Christina.
Hey,
It's creepy how
Tell
you
us
just slid
about
the
tell
mic
us
up.
about baby stuff.
God, where do you
What?
start?
How accurate was the due date that they gave you at the beginning?
I was due on April 14th, but I was induced on April. No, that's not right. April 18th, and then I had her April 16th.
How does
but
inducing
induced.
work?
They give you some pills.
They
up
take you in
your
there.
vagina.
They give you
What
a
is it
big
for-
old punch in the cooter. Get things started off
That
right.
basically. No, they put some pills up there, some big pills.
It's fucking abortion pills.
They put you on like
It's gotta be.
They put you on like a vibrating
I don't think
chair,
so.
and they just shake. It's like a paint mixer, and they just shake the shit out of you until your contractions
They
are
just
4
take
minutes
you to
apart.
fucking Home Depot.
Yeah.
Okay. Codeman, so what do you think, man? You got a kid coming? Are you
Yeah.
scared?
No, I'm not scared. I'm very, very excited.
Christina,
I'm very
were you
excited.
scared?
I was mostly terrified of it coming out
Well,
of my vagina.
Yeah, I
but
mean,
he doesn't
she
have
has
that
a
problem,
totally
so-
different experience
Yeah.
than I
So,
will.
I,
Like, I'm not scared. It's like, fuck yeah, I'll have a fucking cigar.
That is some scary shit.
so Christina, if
Like,
you guys
knowing
remember,
that you're going to pass a kidney stone the size of a human child.
8 pounds.
Yeah.
Christina
Damn,
was
woman.
she was doing her little Christina Does It All blog, and
In labor.
Jesus, that wasn't patronizing.
Was she
Her-
live?
her
She live.
little female
her little
project.
woman thing.
Little-
She live tweeted her
Unlike
whole
this
labor.
big
No,
shit,
this
your
was
uncle's lap
this was
podcast.
amazing to me because she was like she just wanted to do this little blog, and I just saw it grow and get bigger and bigger, and then
Like a baby in the womb.
And she's like, "Hey, now I'm a model. I did a shot for so and so."
Oh, bitch never did any ladies of the lap pictures, did she? Jesus.
That's a.
Dude, our next podcast is gonna be Ladies of the Lap. Where are they now? Hint: trailer park.
But Christina got a little. I don't know what. To me, it looked like you were kind of getting picked up by a different places and sort of becoming like a
I did
public
I
figure.
did a few commercials, which was really fun.
Hey, you should talk into the microphone.
Give us a line. Give us a line from a commercial.
Did you have to talk into a microphone for these commercials?
Well, a couple.
Tampax Pearl feels so much
Yeah,
better.
well, y'all should enjoy that. Yeah, I did a couple You Buy Kotex commercials actually.
Oh,
yeah,
did
I
you?
did. Yeah, I definitely did.
That's legit.
And they actually just followed my life as an event blogger because I do like skydiving. And
So you were just like, I'm skydiving, and this tampon feels great.
pretty much yes. Yeah.
This
Holy
thing didn't
shit.
fly out of my cooter at all.
And then they flew me to Detroit, which was pretty cool. And I did another
No,
commercial over there.
no, Detroit is not cool. I was
oh,
just there.
I love Detroit. It's one of my favorite states.
Okay, Eminem.
To me, you didn't get like the inside experience.
Isn't
Fuck
Det-
yeah, because I drove right past
Isn't
that shit and
Detroit
rolled my
a-
windows
No.
up.
Isn't Detroit a city?
Well, yeah, it's Michigan, but
Dude, that
Okay.
shit
It's
is
still
so
our
run
fucking
down.
favorite state.
Oh, sorry, did I say that? I'm sorry. Favorite city? It's Michigan.
Texas
sorry.
is my favorite
It's
country.
it's my wine. Sorry. Yes, Michigan, but Detroit is my favorite city. You should try it again. It's a really cool place.
What neighborhoods
thank
did
you.
you go to in Detroit? Were you at like places where it looked like you were
Codeman,
gonna
it's
get
all
raped?
of Detroit.
Well, I mean, no, it is, but they'll have like a really nice Italian restaurant next to the ghetto. But it's just like a cool.
It's the same place Bill got a fucking hand job.
We're gonna do this next photo
Bill
shoot.
just thought he went to Japan.
He was in Detroit on ecstasy.
Woke up in the middle of a hand job.
He got on the wrong Southwest flight.
Did you meet RoboCop?
I'm unfortunately
Dallas.
no. I didn't
Your
know.
move,
No.
creep.
Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
Friend of a friend has Peter Weller's number and talks to him regularly.
God.
True story.
How do I meet that friend?
I can hook you up.
That would be cool.
I can hook you up.
I wish I had something that I could like offer Peter Weller. Like,
Can't.
hey, Peter, I'm working on a, animation.
You want to read my RoboCop fan fiction?
Dude, nobody writes. I bet there's probably very few RoboCop fan fictions out there,
That's true.
right?
Yeah.
So,
Christina,
I
The
wanna know-
possibilities are endless.
I want to know if like all of her agents just
Robotic
like
penis.
dumped her when she got her
do
baby.
you have
bump.
an agent?
No, I never had an agent. I do everything through Model Mayhem, and no, I actually.
But she
still,
blamed everything on her agent.
You know, I haven't heard back from Model Mayhem.
She-
Could you check
she
with
did
them, please?
everything
Could you
through-
check with them and see
He
what
handled
my
everything
status
for
is?
Suicide Girls.
Yeah.
So
I still work with people.
RDog99, just have them
Hey,
check, please.
Where can our fans find these prenatal model pics?
Prenatal.
And
different
I'm
places.
assuming nothing lewd.
No.
Okay,
I
so
won't-
guys,
I
don't get
won't-
too
I
fucking
won't do
excited.
nudies, sorry.
You don't get a Kotex spot by whipping your tits out.
She doesn't do nudity yet. It hasn't gotten that bad.
Things
guys.
haven't gotten that
Yeah.
bad yet.
Just wait.
Have y'all done some nudies? Any nudies for
Fuck
you?
Who the fuck
All right,
would
so-
want
That was
to
my
see
submission
my
to Model
hairy
Mayhem.
ass?
Yeah, totally.
If
In a
I thought
in a
I could
bubble
get
bath.
paid to show off my fucking ass and my dick,
Cody's asshole looks just like his face.
yeah,
It's that hairy.
yeah. Ryan would know. He's been down there a few
Fuck
times.
yeah, I would.
Yeah.
All right, all right.
So there's a pretty like everybody's getting married and everybody either
Bill, are
got
you getting married?
So far my count's only just I got a blackout hand job. Like that's kind of all that's
How are
happened in
things
my
going
life.
with the little lady? You mentioned something about proposing this tonight.
I didn't say that, Ryan.
She's gonna propose over. He's gonna propose over
Look,
podcast.
yeah.
God, that would be a mistake.
That's the whole purpose of this whole
I've
thing.
learned that it takes a really long time to get your life back on track when you just quit your job
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
go to a different country.
So like worth
Yeah.
it in some ways.
So
Other ways, long recovery.
I'm getting back in the black.
For what it's worth, I had no idea
Dude,
this even happened.
when that
until tonight.
happens, is
I
ACDC
didn't
gonna
either.
play?
You had what?
I had no idea this happened until tonight.
What?
That he went
Oh.
to Japan?
That you went to Japan. I
Oh,
thought
yeah.
that was a joke. I
No,
thought the
no,
whole thing
no.
was a
That
joke.
was real.
I did not
He
know that
literally did
actually
that.
happened until tonight.
He's got like pictures of Mount Fuji or whatever.
I had a picture of me getting a hand job from a.
Do you have?
I
that
really,
picture?
dude, I'm not really keen on seeing your dick, but if you had a picture of that, I kind of want to see it.
Yeah, I mean, proof.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some blurry
Not
Polaroid.
that I don't believe you, but it would
Wait,
just
so you do have
legitimize
proof of
it.
that?
Some
No.
blurry Polaroid with a lens flare, and then there's Bill's dick and a blurry
I woke
hand.
up and I was like, ah, snap. And then
I imagine you'd
ran
see
out the
more
door.
hand than dick because he's like so blacked out, you know.
No,
If
my
I
dick's
got a
so
hand
big.
job-
She's just like tugging on loose skin at a certain point.
If I got a hand job in Japan, I would have to take a picture to prove that I did it to myself later, I guess.
Did you wake up erect or not?
I think I don't
Jungle
know, man.
James asking the questions that matter.
Yeah.
It's my job. It's my job on the show to make sure
James.
no stone goes unturned.
I'll text you the details during your bubble bath.
When you finger yourself.
We can go in greater
Oh,
detail on the Austin
weird.
bidet tour. There we go.
So
Alright.
what's been going on in the world, Ryan?
Well, that's a great question. I think we should move to Castina Boudreaux in the news.
News?
Oh.
I can do some news.
All right, doing some news.
Did
like
you
the old
actually
days.
come prepared with news?
No, I lied. But I got it.
God, we
Got it here.
fucking knew it.
Nobody told me to get any news.
You are the
What do you
news
do?
girl.
Well, she didn't do news when she was the news
That
girl.
was-
Why the fuck would she
yeah,
do news
that
now?
Was that was like 5 years ago.
I'm gonna be late.
Let's not talk about mass shootings. I'm just gonna put that at the top
I
of the.
actually have nothing about mass
Okay,
shootings, so
okay.
The Middle East is probably no good
It's
either.
just hard to
we
make
need
that
to have
funny.
some happy weird news. Okay, so there was a man. Whoa, hold on, let me move this over here. All right, I'm back. Okay, there was a man named Budweiser who was arrested at the Budweiser Brewery.
Ooh.
Yeah, he
Well,
trespassed, wanted to get in
Is
there.
he German? It sounds German.
I think it doesn't say,
Like
but
Weisse.
I'm assuming he's German.
Weisse.
Yeah, so he got arrested, and that's
Does
all.
it say whether or not he claimed ownership?
Exactly.
Yeah, like is he like my name's on the fucking sign?
No.
You can't kick me out of my own house.
No, but that's legit.
So his
name's
real
Budweiser.
name was Budweiser. His parents were
Yeah, let's talk.
huge pieces of shit.
Well, if he is Budweiser,
I mean,
Is
they
Bud
can't help
short
his
for
last
something?
name was Wiser.
yeah, but
but-
he can't help that his first name is Bud.
There's only
It's not
one
even a-
name.
It's not even a particularly common name.
Maybe they didn't understand. Maybe
for
they
his
weren't-
parents to not be assholes, there's only
That
one
is
name.
an alarming coincidence. Budweiser.
But is Budweiser in Germany? I doubt it.
I don't know. Anheuser-Busch. It's like founded by German
No,
immigrants,
it's in St.
right?
Louis.
Well,
He's
okay.
from St. Louis.
This happened in St. Louis. Yes.
A lot of German immigrants in St. Louis. Oh yeah. Well, we'll get to that. All right. So
right.
that was kind of interesting.
That'll be pretty short. So this is gone. All right. So have y'all heard of the Church of the Flying Spaghetti?
Yes.
Oh,
of
I
course.
love that.
Oh,
That's my
absolutely.
favorite little sticker on the back of the
Yeah.
car.
I
Okay.
I
Do-
tithe regularly.
Christina, are you aware of the flying spaghetti monster and its significance?
I've read a little bit about it.
I
honestly,
might
but-
consider-
The past 5 minutes.
I might
Yeah.
consider myself a Pastafarian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
You worship his
that's how
noodly
you
appendages?
Pastafarian, that's how you say it.
I love that. All
So-
praise
But
is
is it-
noodly.
is
All
it-
praise is
and
noodly
sauce me with
appendages.
you. Is that what it is?
No, this is yeah, and you know you wear a strainer on your head.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Well, it's like their holy hat.
there was a girl that was a part of this religion, and she wanted to put it on her
And
head.
she got
for-
stoned to death when she
for-
tried to leave.
For the
She was the face of the flying spaghetti
she
monster.
wanted to wear
She
it
was
on,
circumcised.
God. She wanted to wear it on her head for the license picture, which
Stoned
is
with
not allowed.
meatballs.
But she actually I can't.
Stoned with meatballs.
It's just like it was a bag of frozen IKEA fucking meatballs.
Okay, so she wanted to take our driver's license photo with her hat on, as it's a recognized.
The strainer,
religion.
yeah.
Sure.
And they let her. She has a strainer on her head.
God
and
damn.
the picture. She got away with it. So.
That's beautiful.
It's a
yeah.
big victory for
I mean, that's why it's a
Pastafarian.
slippery slope. Because like, if you let them wear the yarmulke, then you have to let the other guys wear their fucking pasta strainers.
Pretty soon the
Yep.
coloreds will be allowed to have their afros, and we just can't have that.
God, every racist thing
Christ,
coming
Ryan.
from Ryan tonight.
Oh.
Ryan, have you always been this offensive? I can't remember.
Yeah, I mean, probably toned down.
Can
honestly.
I say just
At least now he's more ironic than anything.
I've been involved with 2 podcast projects since this one.
Fired from both.
and they were both smash hits.
I really was just kind of looking forward and just talking some mad shit tonight because it's the last time we've just been like fuck you, you know, like I do miss that.
Yeah, yeah.
Because we now stand to lose more than anything. Like
Yeah.
if we lose our jobs now, we've lost
Because we actually
more
have
than
shit
we've ever
going
had
on now.
before. Yeah. There's genuinely something to lose.
I will probably literally jump off a building. Like if I lost my job
like a
tonight
tall
because of
one,
this
or just like a
podcast.
sympathy? Like I'm looking for.
I made it
attention
to the
building.
3rd floor.
Yeah.
I really like my job, so I hope they don't find this shit.
Yeah,
Sure.
same
I
here.
mean,
I work
you
from
guys are
home,
great, but
so
I do too, half and half.
I can
but
do whatever I want.
Well, it should be noted. Obviously, all things here are said in jest and entertainment only.
Just
Absolutely.
Yeah.
so everybody's aware,
Except for
yes,
things
we have
about
thing.
other races.
Ryan means
We
all
mean
of
that shit so much.
Oh, God.
Ryan means all of that.
Well, I like that. I think that's pretty cool. Has anyone else? I've tried to make goofy driver's license photos, and one time they let me get away with it, and
What
one time
did
they
you
said
do?
stop. I just did like a. It's on my license now. Actually, it's like
Oh,
it's just
like
like
that.
it looks like,
like
a
the
horrible.
lean back smile.
I need
Yeah.
to see this.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, I mean,
us a
my
webcam
driver's
shot.
license photo hasn't changed since I was like 21 years old.
Ryan,
so.
I love your sweater, by the way.
Thank you very much.
It's really sexy.
Is that urine? Oh, it's
I'm gonna put it up to the webcam now.
I thought it was an egg until I saw the bottle.
It's not much, but it's a little something.
Yeah, I mean, I can't tell if it's there's such a delay.
Wait, hold
Yeah.
on.
I'll
I
say-
got this.
I'll
I
know
got
in
this.
In a
45
second, me and
seconds.
Cody
Give me
will
a second.
laugh.
Wait, down, Ryan. Closer.
And to your right.
That's
It's
beautiful.
now my feed is
There you
catching
go.
up. So
Whoa!
What's that blue thing on your head?
Boogers?
That's just the blue background at the.
That's from my wallet.
No, there was an actual blue.
It's my
dot.
wallet falling
Okay.
apart. It's like my wallet's gross. My butt, like over years, wears wallets out.
So like, I can't get to the front of the DMV line and just be like, it's time to do something wacky. Like usually, I'm pretty fucking pissed off by that point.
Yeah.
Also, kudos to her for risking having to go back to the DMV to get her fucking photo taken. Right. All right, guys. Thank you. Thank you for.
Sorry.
Thank you for leaving me hanging on that one, you bunch of shitheads. You
Yes,
said you weren't gonna do this to
I
me.
agree with you, Cody. I don't know what you said,
Dude,
but
you have a booger in your mustache.
Do I? Where?
all right, guys. I have
pointed
one
out.
more news piece if you're
That's-
ready for
All right,
it.
go
Beard
ahead.
ball.
Hit us.
Beard ball.
Okay, did you hear about
Oh.
the burglar?
Probably
who
is beard ball.
got-
No, what happened?
So the burglar who got stuck in a chimney and
Whoa.
it was lit and he died.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's
I mean,
really
he was probably like
unfortunate, right?
smoked.
So they tried to save him, and he was responsive the entire time. But
Oh God.
he died at the end of it. By the time they broke the chimney, got him out.
Well,
Says
hi-
his
what did
name
he
was
die
Santa.
at?
His name was not Santa.
I know.
Oh, okay.
In
What
the-
did he die at?
Hey, real quick in the chat room, Courtney
It
says,
says-
"Now we know where you live, Rolo."
It's on.
It's actually not good to get my driver's license number. That's not the right address though.
God.
Holy shit!
No.
You just,
Ryan.
It
Oh no.
that's
What have we done?
that is 2 addresses ago.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Am I like bruising you over here? I feel
Well,
like I
you're
keep running
kinda
into you.
Fucking
I'm
with
so,
me.
on,
I
let's
mean,
see
I'm
which
just like,
address
I'm sorry.
why
I
did
just
it
like
not
moving
occur
around.
to any of us that you shouldn't put your fucking driver's
'Cause I'm
license
drunk.
on a webcam?
Well,
Hey, I've got LifeLock. This this episode brought to you by LifeLock. I'll give out my social right now: 495-939492. Do you guys know the guy who owned that, who always used to give it out, did get hacked about 14
Yeah,
times?
he did. Yeah.
Did you just do that for real?
No, fuck no.
Okay.
Yeah,
was
I
a-
did.
that was
Real
a-
quick.
Yeah, I know. I was really surprised. Like that was really good. What 8-digit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Dude, they've
Sorry,
already
carry
looked you
on.
up. Says you have 2 warrants.
False.
Dude, didn't you have a warrant in Blooming Grove for a while?
For what? What did you
Unpaid
do?
speeding
For-
ticket,
That's
or
what
it
it
was
would
a
be.
seatbelt ticket or something.
Yeah, I mean something very,
Lame.
something very
White.
chubby white boy.
So you asked what the cause was. They don't know yet. They're going to determine that on Sunday.
So like they finally got him out, and he just like,
Oh,
and
yeah,
he
he said
died.
he was dead. Yeah. I mean, it's not funny. I shouldn't laugh.
I mean, it's pretty fucking stupid.
Yeah, I
At
mean,
the
I
very
guess
least.
You shouldn't rob houses.
What adult thinks that a good access point into a home is a chimney? Like seriously, we all know
Yeah.
that like the chimney's not that big.
I mean, seriously, was the dog door unavailable?
Yeah.
'Cause-
well, look, if you're gonna fucking home invade, just bring a gun and kick the front door down and kill everybody like
yeah.
you're supposed to.
You need to be like ready to fucking rape and
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there's no point in doing
What?
a home invasion unless
Right.
it's like. There's no point in doing a home
Don't
invasion.
half-ass it.
Exactly. No half
Okay,
measures.
that's-
Like, what are you trying to do here?
Yeah.
I'm not saying all of it's horrible. All of it's horrible. But like, what are we trying to accomplish here? We're trying to break into someone's fucking house and steal their shit.
I would bet that if you're in the mindset that you're going to break in through the chimney after you steal shit, you're also going to exit via
Yeah.
the chimney.
Of course, because you're
Like
a
it
ninja.
never even occurred to him he can unlock the door from the inside. He's just like, it's a way in and out. It's genius. The security alarm doesn't cover the chimney.
Dude, Brinks tried to sell me on that when I said, "Nah, we don't need it," and I paid for it. It's like flood insurance.
James thinks you're serious.
I do.
About what?
Is that real?
Is what real?
Like, can you buy
Chimney
insurance to
security?
cover
Chimney
your
security?
Yeah.
No, what?
Well,
what
James,
home
I've
insurance
got a
was
little
Ryan buying?
You
investment
sure
you
as
might be
fuck can,
interested
James.
in.
It comes in the form of 10 lasers that fucking like go over the smoke, and you have to dodge it on your way down.
Yeah, you
guys-
have to be suspended from a cable.
You said it so seriously. You're really good at this tonight.
Now in the age of drones, we should fly it into the chimney, and we have a key on the front, and it like unlocks the door like a little
Oh,
knob. I bet you we
yeah.
could fly a drone down
That
a
is
chimney,
fucking
fly to the
dope.
front door, unlock it.
Yeah,
Oh, we need a skilled droneman.
dude, we could write a script. We could write a script. Like drones are real hot right now. Yeah, like it's like a hot button topic.
That's a Vin Diesel vehicle. Someone get VD on the phone.
What else you got in news, Christina?
That's all the news I have,
Are
guys.
you fucking shitting me?
I didn't know I was still
Jesus
the
Christ,
news.
like
Nobody,
three months of fucking prep, you didn't even bring
Somebody
anything.
should have informed me that I was still
We
the
told you
news
5
girl.
years ago we were going to do this.
We've been planning it.
Next
that
time, in
long.
5 years from now, I'll be prepared.
All right, so this is a fucking chore. This looks like. All right, we wanted to wrap up the show. Who remembers Brad Beam from Brad Beam Uncensored?
I do.
Nobody.
I do.
What were you expecting? Were you asking us or the audience?
Yeah, it's clap
Well, they,
or snap because it's not offensive.
Woo!
So Brad Beam from Brad Beam Uncensored
I like that
has,
Brad got no cheers from his friends.
has sent us an
during that.
email. Well, we don't want to admit it. I'll put my license online, but I will not fucking admit I know Brad.
Who's gonna read it? You
Well,
want me to read it?
so Brad is a friend of ours. I don't know how old he is. He's probably 30, maybe. I don't know. He's a grown
younger than
man.
us. He was like one class below us.
He's a grown man. I don't think there exists technology today that doesn't have some form of spell check,
yeah.
or like it will auto correct things for you, and he turns that shit off.
Yeah, or he breaks it
Yeah.
so hard.
Wow,
He misspells it so bad.
I'm reading this as y'all are saying that.
So
Wow.
Brad sent us an email, and James is going to read it to us. He's going to try, and James is going to read it as
It's written.
yes.
Read it as it's written.
And this is long, so do we want to do a paragraph and then
Why don't we just see how it
respond?
goes?
All right, yeah.
We'll just see how it
by
goes.
ear.
First of all, in the subject line, it's Brad Beam unsincord.
Okay. Right off the bat.
Right off the bat.
There we go.
Well, guys, it's been a long time since I've written a
It's
letter
been
to y'all.
It's been a long time.
Yep.
Not a long.
Time since I have written a letter to y'all. Since we have last spoken, the world has changed a lot.
But some
Y'all are
things
so
never
mean.
fucking change.
Brad's not 30 yet.
I have lost a bunch, that's all together, of weight.
Brad has gone from about 350 to what, 180?
Something like
Damn.
Brad is a pretty thin guy.
Yeah, absolutely. ISIS has taken control of the Middle East. There's still a black guy trying to take my guns in the Oval Office. And global warming is still a thing.
I can't.
Okay.
Let me start about myself. There's no punctuation. Myself is 2 words.
Y'all are mean.
I have lost a bunch, altogether again, of weight over the last 4 years since we have
Consistency, I like it.
Well, you know he's telling the truth. Here's what he did, guys. He's telling us what he's going to tell us. He's going to tell us, and then he's going to tell us what he told us.
That's what you're
Yeah.
supposed to do. That's why you write a paper.
a bunch of weight over the last 4 years since we have last meet. MEAT. I had the gastrice sleeve surgery, and it has given me a new lease on life.
Oh, shit.
I have started going to the gym, seeing live music acts such as Limp Bizkit,
Don't admit that.
Holy shit.
where I managed to cut a dude's head open in the mosh pit.
Did they do some songs off Gold Cobra?
Remember one of the last episodes we did a review
I
of
did
Gold
a full
Cobra?
review of Gold Cobra. Yeah.
The Dropkick Murphys,
Ooh, that's good.
Bad Religion,
Oh, yeah.
and Benosi. Does that mean
I don't-
Beyonce?
what's a Benosi?
Is that Beyonce?
B-E-N-A-S-S-I?
Well, he's not going to spell it right.
It's BENOCEY.
Is the next sentence?
Maybe that's
She has a
Beyonce.
really nice butt, but with one T.
Nope. Also, I have had lots of first happen to me as well.
All right.
Like on my most recent birthday, I got to kill 3 birds with 1 stone. I somehow managed.
birds with one stone.
Literally.
I somehow managed to get my first birthday sex one night stand.
Congrats.
Some girl did just go to the bar and literally hone in and pick up on Brad, and this
I
was
saw
not
this.
a hired
I
prostitute.
I
Nice.
saw it from start to end, and I
Shit.
was fucking blown away.
Yeah.
God, you sexy motherfucker.
Like, is that not the best birthday ever?
So like, I was so happy for Brad, but like, I felt like dog
in
shit.
the fucking chat room, Brad says one song. It was Gold Cobra.
So
Like anybody who thinks that he's fucking lying about this, like this is not a
He
show.
just confirmed in the chat room.
so for context, like, I think at the bar, it was me, Ray J, and Brad, and this complete random girl comes up and talks to Brad. Ignores me and Ray J. Like, she sought him out.
Caitlyn Jenner out of 10.
I don't know what that means.
Like,
From like a
Well, Caitlyn
She,
Jenner.
no, but she was pretty cute, right?
Who?
This girl that went and hit on Brad, she's not.
Oh.
She was
are
pretty
you
cute from
implying
what I
that
heard.
Caitlyn
No, no.
Jenner is not attractive?
Oh, she's brave and outstanding.
Caitlyn Jenner is lovely.
She is brave and outstanding.
that's all Ryan is legally allowed to say.
No, but this was a pretty cute girl too. This wasn't
No,
like
she wasn't.
a. Let's preface. A pretty cute little girl fucking came and hit on Brad.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Brad, like he's like a fucking, he's the man now. Like he's
Well,
a sharp looking man.
You don't go to Limp
Obviously.
Bizkit concerts unless you know what you want out of life.
And this
Exactly.
this definitely was like a first for him, because she was like sitting on his lap, and he was like, emoting, talking about aliens and how great it was, and she was totally just ready. She was
Like the
falling
movie
asleep.
or like actual aliens?
both.
She's like, I don't give a fuck. I'm just here for your body.
I'm here for the fucking dick, dude.
Yeah.
She's like trying to kiss him. He's like, "Are you ever listening to Coast to Coast?"
Gold Cobra or break stuff? What your thoughts? All right, read on there, James.
So I managed to get my first birthday sex one nightstand, like a thing. And take
Wait, did someone gift him a nightstand? Like an IKEA nightstand?
A mom.
But he does mention it separately, and take a chick home from the bar.
Brad, that's the same thing.
Maybe
got both.
19
They're two
exclamation.
different things.
I took her home from the bar. We went to IKEA. She bought me a mom.
An IKEA Svenke.
And that was said with a lot of excitement. I thought there were maybe 19 exclamation marks, maybe 36 exclamation marks.
That's a lot.
Yay me. I mean, like, for real, that was fucking awesome. Misspelled. I can now take those off my bucket list.
Wait,
And
what did
she
you
was-
miss?
I thought it
You're
was
supposed to say
3
sick.
things.
Well,
One night stands.
He got a
taking a
nightstand.
girl home
when
from
you
a
take
bar.
a girl home from the bar and fuck her, that's 2 things apparently.
So what's the third?
That's it.
Oh.
Well, he can't spell or count.
Okay.
And she was hot, ... I think. Enough about me.
Okay.
The whole world has gone to fucking shit.
Now
and
we're getting
really,
into
at this
that.
point, I don't care. Really, I don't fucking care. I sissy, and what not being what it is.
You just added an extra I to the end of ISIS.
Oh.
Yeah, I sissy and what not being what it is. The thing I excited about, we got the Ruskies back as our enemy, and they can be our boogeyman again.
This is like fucking Boomhauer. Like, isn't that what it sounds like?
Hey man, I tell you what, man.
Now for what is really
I thought we were on the
pissi-
same sides as the Russians right now. Like 4 now.
No,
Like we're all fighting the same people.
sort of.
We're not.
It's
yeah.
quite
Like,
complicated.
Okay. Well, this is. I don't give a shit.
Now for what is really pissing way misspelled me off. What the fuck is up with this safe space pussy bullshit
boy.
going on in our college
Preach.
campuses?
You know what? Brad's not wrong about that.
No, not at all.
Wait, so I need context. I do not watch the news. I don't read.
I don't want to get into
Okay,
it. It's a thing.
It's just a thing. Also, I don't know what
Another-
cisgender is.
That's
That
us.
just means you're. Yeah, it means you're a straight male.
I
who
thought we
identifies as a
established
straight
that
male.
we're all just pre-op trainees.
Well, we
that's
are
that too.
pre-op trainings.
Yeah.
But
Because I do reserve the right to have a pussy if I want one.
sure.
Okay, yeah, so what the fuck's up with this safe space pussy bullshit going on in college campuses? Have they not been coddled enough as a child? Now the self-entitled, entitled bastards, they want me to pay for their 4-year bullshit college degree so they can work as Burstia at the local Starbucks making my overpriced chai tea latte. Although, which that is spelled correctly. Want me to...
Doesn't that kind of imply that Brad drinks chai tea lattes? Like he sees it
does.
spelled enough, he spelled it right.
Imagine him like sitting at Starbucks. He looks all fancy, but he's misspelling it.
He's just like animals.
He's got a
fucking Muppets.
He's got a fucking pipe in his mouth. He looks all
there,
elegant.
He's typing like fucking 120 Guam, and then somebody walks around and like on Word, it's just all fucking red.
But that's why chai tea latte is spelled right because it was up there on the wall.
Yeah, he could just glance over.
Well,
I don't know. Do they sell chai tea lattes
No.
at Whataburger now?
He looked
My
that-
name's Ethan. I'm your Burstia today. What can I get you?
He looked that. He had to look that one up because he had no fucking clue. He was like,
Yeah. He couldn't even spell it out.
Is he okay with y'all being this mean to him?
We've known Brad
Brad,
forever,
Brad,
and
are you
also
okay
it
with
doesn't
this?
matter.
He has
So yeah, chai
feelings.
tea latte. Want me to stay the fuck away from them so I cannot give them some honest criticism with a Z they really need and that will help them out in life. They have the
Let me see.
I think it's supposed to be audacity. I don't know how to say it the
How is
way
this
it's
spelled?
spelled.
Let me see.
ADAUSTITY. Audacity.
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 "Titty, there's a
think that's
titty
kinda-
in there."
Audacity.
To call people a bunch of racist homophobes. That's spelled correctly. Trying to stop. Imagine if you're trying to type that, autocorrect really won't let you not type that.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
is. Homophobes trying to stomp out free speech and ideas, all while they are fucking stroming in like a bunch of brown shirt Nazi thugs to library and other school activities, screaming Black Lives Matter, Black Lives all one word matter, or what every liberal cause of the day is that day. These useful idiots really need
I've
to
really
get a
lost the
grip of
plot.
reality
I don't know what we're talking about at this point.
and stop with this check your privilege and hashtag whatever live matter.
Whatever live matter.
of
Why
the
is
day.
this not trending?
Everybody retweet this show. Hashtag whatever
Whatever
live matter.
Everybody, right now.
You people really need to go back to the good old days of objectifying women, screwing, drinking booze, and doing a lot of dope.
Hell yes.
More or less do the opposite of what you're doing now.
Is he saying liberals used to objectify women? Because I don't feel like that's ever been the case. That's like one of the first ones, like the first issue.
This is true.
I thought I was just
You know what?
editing for
It's
spelling.
nonsense.
I didn't know I was
Yeah.
content editing as well.
James, I'm asking you.
I bet you Random House has a real fucking problem with Brad.
How do you interpret Brad's writings?
Brad, you got the right ideas, but our editors are just overworked.
Is Brad like Nostradamus, where like there's like multiple interpretations to everything he writes?
Funyuns in the chat room says this is How to Get Fired, the letter.
Well, luckily nobody knows his full name, Brad Beam Uncensored. Can you get fired from oil?
I remember the first time I met his mom, Mrs. Uncensored.
What?
Everybody in oil is a fucking felon. Like, they came from prison. I'm serious. For some reason, we allow...
Like, I know that's not racist, but like that feels like it's something.
No, for some reason, we allow felons to, like, watch over our most precious resource.
Brad's got all his coworkers watching. He's like, don't listen to them. They're just joking. They're just kidding. Okay, so go like joking. More or less do the opposite of what you're doing now, but you know why? 'Cause you're a bunch of coddle pussies that don't want to rock the boat. Oh, we are making change. You say, dude, you're going to be the first one to take one to the head when the bulties start flying, you
Bullites.
pussy motherfuckers.
Oh shit.
So Brad's calling for like a class or a what do you call
I
it?
don't
Helter
know
Skelter.
what he's-
Helter
He
Skelter.
says he's kind of famous
Like Democrats
for the videos.
versus Republicans kind of thing. Would that be like a North versus South? Is Brad calling for a civil war?
Does
I think so.
Does Brad have a YouTube that he's famous for?
No.
Yeah, Brad, youtube.com
It's
slash
like-
Brad Beam Uncensored.
It's Brad BEMM.
He can't spell his own last name.
We're almost done here. Anyways, I'm done with that. Thank God for the Ruskies being back. If you see Bernie Sanders, kick his ass and tell him vote for Trump 2016. Mic drop.
Oh
Brad Beam
God.
out.
I kind of like Bernie.
I love Brad, man. Brad is.
Do you think Brad can't spell or do you think he can't type?
What if Brad is the smartest motherfucker in the room and he is fucking us all? Like,
This
he's
has
just-
got to be. This is about to give me a panic attack. Like it's got to be a joke, right?
If you want to
Oh,
read
it's
it.
No.
Like
certainly not.
The spelling. He's kidding. It's like a joke.
Well, see, I used to think it was like his fingers were so goddamn fat that he just couldn't type.
I think maybe he types it on a mobile phone.
Ah.
Yeah, that would make more sense.
But now his
Bill's
fingers
like,
aren't
no.
fat at all. So like that's not an excuse.
I mean, you're assuming this based off the. I mean, did you not look at the content?
Chai isn't spelled right, guys.
Where?
It's CHAI,
Where's it
not
at?
CHI.
Well, how is it spelled?
Chia?
CHI.
Chia?
Oh,
Ch-
yeah.
ch-
So I guess
Chia?
I don't know how to spell chai.
CHAI. Come on now.
But we love you, Brad.
I have some chai tea K cups. at
Here's
the
what I
house,
want
so-
everyone to know about Brad. You're gonna think that like he's playing it up, you know?
Yeah.
Like this is Brad playing the character Brad. Nope, it's
No,
Brad.
that's Brad.
It's Brad.
But he actually is a really nice guy.
I
He
love
is.
Brad. Brad is a big
I
sweetheart.
know Brad, and he's great.
Is he not a giant sweetheart?
Yeah,
I could
from
say
my new
no
head
negative thing
yeah.
about him.
Yeah, I love
No.
him.
Besides that, he can't.
I mean, he's
spell,
kind of got like a resume about what people can.
Yeah, I mean, if
Yeah.
I had to pick something, I
Oh
guess.
yeah, yeah.
That's the letter that got him into the oil industry. Like, his boss was like, holy
You're fucking
shit.
hired.
This is his cover letter.
We've got management material.
It's his cover
We've
letter
got the horsepower.
and
What we
work
need are the
experience.
great minds.
Yeah, this is his cover letter and resume.
Brad, I wrote my best papers while I hammered. You can't use that.
All right, so I think that wraps us up here pretty much for the Your Uncle's Lap
Midlife crisis comeback tour.
midlife crisis comeback spectacular.
Are we going to call this podcast Chinese Democracy?
We are.
Yeah.
We are. We sure are. But hey, before we go, there's actually a really special deal we wanted to let everybody know about. One
I
time.
thought we were keeping that to ourselves.
No. We're gonna.
I thought we were doing the whole like augmented reality game. No, we're just going to talk about it.
You guys thought wrong.
Okay.
So right now, if you go to our website right now, youruncleslap.com. Okay. Now, if you are Malaysian, you can go ahead and
Wait,
read
that's
the content
oh.
exactly as is.
Now,
Okay.
you do have to translate it, but
Well,
don't
not if you're Malaysian.
Don't translate it to English.
Right. Good point. in honor of Brad Beam, translated to Rushkin.
Yeah.
Rushkin. Okay. When you do,
Rushkin.
what's going to happen? The words "preacher of beard hair loss" at the top. You're going to click on the A in hair,
Yeah.
and you're going to get sent to a secret page.
A secret
Oh, I
page.
Codeman, do you
this.
want to elaborate on what is found at the secret page?
The secret page actually gives you an IP address, and you can use that IP address. Bill, how does this work? You were explaining this whole thing with like the Tor network and all that shit.
Well, when you click on it, it takes you to a different page, and at that page, Cody,
That page. Oh, that page is where James took over.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to type in a password,
and what is
Obviously.
the password?
we've preset the password is hashtag whatever live matter, all together, all one word, misspelled as I spoke.
All right, so you're in. You're in.
Yeah.
You've done the hard work.
Yeah.
There's a simple form we need you to fill out, and you are eligible to win.
Well, hang on. You didn't get to the part where you have to. You
that's
pay
just how we let the.
You pay the $20. We send you a cryptex
Okay.
that you have to solve.
Okay.
Inside.
To solve it.
Well, are you
And
going to tell them how to
you're-
solve it?
You're only going to get this if you listen to this show.
That's true.
Right?
The live broadcast.
Right.
Yeah.
Because this isn't going on the.
This is going to be edited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, plus, I mean, you
Because
gotta-
I'm totally
you gotta
recording
act
in
now.
Audacity right now. The,
We have to
the,
clear up Ryan's driver's
to
license.
de-
Make sure in the
we-
edit.
we-
to
really
decrypt
do.
it, it's Ryan's driver's license number.
Oh, fuck you, man. Goddamn, I'm literally signing up for LiveLock tonight. I've
Inside
got-
there, all I'm saying, inside there, you'll find something. You use that something, and that will gain you access to
a special fitting at Kohl's.
and the ability to win the Your Uncle's Lap leather jacket.
Now, the Your Uncle's
Finally, the leather jacket.
Now, the Your Uncle's Lap leather jacket. Now, this is something that we used to talk about. This
all
is
the time.
But we were just bullshitting about
Yeah.
it. It was a bit.
well,
now we
Well,
really
we
have
thought
to-
it was a
until
fucking bit.
until Bill woke up and the jacket was giving him a hand job in Japan.
Yeah.
Ah.
Have you ever seen the movie Stranger Than Fiction?
Yeah, it's great.
What we found out was that everything we said about the jacket was actually happening to the jacket as it lived its life.
Okay.
It approached us because we had planned on killing it, and then it talked us into keeping it alive.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we set it free, but now it's back and it wants to be on your shoulders.
It came back. So you could win the Your Uncle's Lap leather jacket. This is a one-of-a-kind, limited edition jacket.
Yep.
Fine details. Codeman, do you want to go into tell us a little bit about these fine details on the jacket?
Well, the details are, it's a leather jacket. It's
Sure.
it's a bomber jacket from World War II. It has a lot of history.
Yep.
But it's also it's reversible, and when you reverse it, it's a fucking kimono.
yeah, it's a kimono on the inside. I don't really understand. It's some kind of ancient technique of
Now, if you
weaving. I don't know. I don't know.
if you
not
flip
weaved.
it to the kimono side, though, you get $2 off any Chinese buffet in South
But
Dakota.
but I just want to let everybody know, once you flip it to the kimono side, it
And
can't
weirdly
go
enough,
back.
Right.
Weirdly enough, $2 off any Indian casino buffet.
But no one has flipped it because, like Bill said, you can't go back.
Right.
You know. Also,
I just assume it when you flip it. That's what it told me. Also, I want to say that while we were taking care of the jacket, for anybody who might win this, just be advised.
sure.
It'll fuck with you. It's kind of weird because like we had to feed it, we had to take care of it, and it was like
It's like a
Imagine-
Tamagotchi.
Well, imagine like a gremlin mixed with like a magic monkey paw.
right.
You know, like it'll grant you wishes, but there'll always be sort of a smart ass wrong version of what
right.
you wanted. Yeah.
I think I can sum it up by giving you guys an example of what it did to me. So like, it told me that it only ate goldfish food, and it was very specific about the brand.
Yeah.
So every time I would go out,
What was the
and
brand?
Goldfish Delight.
That's actually a subsidiary of Nabisco, funnily enough.
Yeah, fuck you. So, but every time I would go out to get more goldfish food, when I would get back, I would be one hot pocket short.
Ah.
Well, and the rough times you've been through, as you described earlier, like that's a week
Yeah.
of food.
The thing is, I don't think it eats the hot pockets. I think it fucks the hot pockets because
But dude, after
We
it
got
puts it in the
drunk
microwave,
and
you know
had a
how
conversation.
you know how you burn your tongue on a fucking hot pot? Like
Yeah.
it loves its dick in that fucking
Yeah.
hot goo.
Well, and we also do have to preface it is a leather jacket with a dick. So be prepared
No,
for that.
It looks cool, except for that giant black dick hanging off the back of it.
Yeah, and then
Hey, I want this jacket.
Yeah, you do.
there's the,
Robbie, you
there's
can
the-
go out with the boys tonight.
Got my jacket.
Me and the jacket are cool. Robbie comes home, the jacket's like, "What's up, bro?"
The jacket's always here for me, Robbie.
The jacket bought me flowers.
And has a big dick.
A big throbbing leather black cock. But when you flip it inside
Not that
out,
my husband
it's
does.
made
It's a
out of a
kimono.
white wool.
It's a beautiful
It's the
kimono.
weirdest thing.
But you can't turn it back.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Yep.
So you could win that. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. And did we have a sign off? I don't think we did.
Did we ever have a sign off?
I feel like we did at one point.
Oh, we're play us out with a song from this blog.
Yeah, we're gonna play you out with a song from the Foo Fighters. Dave Grohl gave us this one specifically for this episode. Peace out, guys. Can I propose something before we do this?
What? To James, because gay marriage is legal now.
Why don't we do this? Why don't we just do this one more time to say we did before you move, and we'll put all that in that one. We'll
What?
just do one last
I'm
one.
down.
We're gonna do it again.